Okay. Yay! Well, yeah, it was a little slow, but it seems to be working now. So, I don't know. This is a test run, guys. So, I don't know how long I will be able to do this live stream. Because dummy head attack. What is this? Thank you for your order. Oh, okay, for the headphones? Okay, thanks, babe. I'll have to put that in a special folder so I don't forget it. Um, Sorry, dear. I know I'm interfering with the TV. Uh, but I want to try. I've been having issues with my little laptop for some reason. Every time I keep trying to get it to live stream, it won't do it. Let me make sure that this is.
You need to install a different browser as part of the issue.
Yeah.
For some reason, your Microsoft Edge is fucked up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to do it right. So I guess maybe I'll have to just do Firefox after all, take a chance. Or do you have another one you think would be better? Because I know we're having issues with Firefox too. So anyway, hello, the few that do follow me. It's like 20 till midnight, and Melinda, this one was for you. Thank you for answering my comments that I left recently on your website. I hope you find your way here to this. I'm not good at like sending the link or anything, so I guess I'll just have to comment on your page or something that I put one on here for you. And the date today is May 16th, 2020, 11:40 at night. So my husband and I are trying to watch TV. So I feel kind of bad because I've been down in the basement all day. I have basement gatherings down there, like social gatherings, spirit gatherings. Hello, by the way, I'm Janet. I'm Janet Mabius, Janet Feinstein, the one that was telling you about Guzion and Brooke and how that whole thing went down. I threw away both of the pendants of Guzion. If the gold one ever shows up, I'm going to throw it away too and just keep the chain and bless the chain and cleanse it for a week in like holy water, holy salt, or whatever before I use it for anything else. And I already ripped up the sigil. So thank you for saving my life, because you actually did. Because I can't believe that I let somebody so young as Brooke and trusted fully in her before I knew a thing about her. And it just went horribly wrong, so my eyes look like they're about to close, because they probably are, because I'm pretty tired. So I wanted to introduce myself, so this way at least you can see what I look like. And I hope that we can work together sometime soon. I've been trying to do like a daily meditation every day. I'm going to take some crosses and some angel figurines that I have downstairs and put them on my altars down there to keep the balance of, like good energy. That's just me waving my hands. I talk with my hands a lot. Not that it matters, but I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is January 9th, 1969. And from what my mom has told me, I was born at 2:26 in the afternoon or some crazy stuff. I've... What? It's to Melinda, the Frontier Medium. I was just basically introducing myself, really. Because I was asking her for a reading.
Doesn't matter.
We all know Jesse's played over 9,000 game clocks.
If it's a straight video that only they're going to see, that might be okay. But if it's live where anyone can see it, the more personal information you have, the easier it is for someone to be able to get into your bank account, get your Social Security.
Okay. Point taken. I just consider myself a client and hope that you will do a reading for me, so I figured you would need some birthday information on me at least. It's not like I was about to give you my SS number, for goodness sake. But I see what he's saying, so I'll try to be more careful. not you, him. I just, yeah, I see where he's coming from, but I will find a way to send this privately to you if I can. It'll be good practice for me because it's something I'm going to need to learn to do anyway. Hey, Mooch.
That's easy. Messenger.
Messenger? Huh.
Facebook Messenger video. That's a little more private.
I don't know.
Really private. Signal.
Okay, I don't know if she has Signal or Facebook. Long story I can't go into right now, but
if I can invest in her health, then
Well, there's no real way to do it on YouTube.
I suppose for me, my fondest memory would be brushing her hair 100 times every night before bed.
so anyway,
How romantic. I used to do her nails, but
I wanted to make sure this thing was working because I spilled sweet milk on it yesterday, and this is my big laptop. This is my good one. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a 2-in-1 that I bought recently as a treat to myself when I got my $1,200 stimulus check recently. And it turns out they're going to send us another one. Yay! Can I have mine tomorrow, please?
oh, that could work.
But I'm really proud of myself because I still have, or had over 300. But I decided to buy myself another pair of headphones today because my others kind of went kapooey on me. One of the wires got broken one side, so it only plays in one side now. And the cord isn't as long as I need it to be because I need it to be one of those curly Q cords that stretches for further, and I don't have to worry about it pulling it out of the jack or anything. I also need to get me a converter plug to turn a 3-prong into a 2 so that I'll be able to take my mini laptop downstairs and start using my desk and use that time to do like write my book, start on my book, do like play my Celtic music down there sometimes, especially if I have my Bluetooth headphones fully charged and I can do that with my laptop mini, but I can't do it with my big one. I got me a video camera recently. I'm real excited about that, and I hope to have some videos uploaded soon after I've reviewed them and try to take a stab at editing them if that's even possible, because the book that came with it didn't give you very much. It wasn't as in depth as I was hoping. So there's still some stuff that I'm not figuring out yet, or I haven't figured out yet. How to use it proper, how to turn the flash on when I need it, how to turn the camera light on. Is there enough ambient light around so I don't need the camera light? Plus, this is on battery right now, so I'm not interrupting him out here. I think I'll just take this to the bedroom and finish it there. So, ow! And don't worry, I won't put any more personal information on here. This is just me carrying my laptop to the bedroom because it's the furthest place in the apartment I can go. Turn my light on. To have a little bit of privacy. Not much. Like, obviously I can't. Oh, great. Just discovered one of the cats puked in the bedroom. So this is my bedroom. Forgive the mess. I think I might take a stab at going into the studio after I do this live stream. But I don't want to disturb my husband. He's, trying to watch TV. I don't want to go back down in the basement because it's cold down there. It's dark. And I would be afraid that I would fall asleep down there or something. But I wasn't trying to get too personal, and he got on my case about it. But he was proven a valid point, especially with hackers as smart as they are nowadays. It wouldn't take much for them to. So I will try to make this as private and personable as I can, and be more careful because there is, identity theft is a big deal. It's pretty scary, and it's already destroyed a lot of people's lives. Um, but I wanted to at least give you a live stream so you could put a name with a face and see and hopefully feel for yourself. I know you don't know me any more than I do you, but I agree with you, hun. I'm worried about Brooke too. And a couple of times, I asked Guzion to like take me to her or connect us somehow, but I don't know that he did or not. I'm not that skilled at astral projection yet, but I would like to learn it because I already know that a lot of my power is on the astral realm, and there's a lot of stuff about me that I would love to read to you, but that stuff is definitely private. So I don't know how skilled you are with computers or computer technology. I'm not real great. My husband's better at it than me. But Guzion asked me to become his wife. And that's what I think ultimately, no joke, he really did. And it scared me so bad that I was like, okay, that's it. This is it. This ends now. Because then I knew it was serious. And he did take sexual energy from me twice. And I felt the drain. And it was just like you said. And that is, of course, by far one of their favorite ways to drain somebody is sexually. Because they want that energy, they want that feed, like crackheads. But I wanted you to know I destroyed the sigil, I threw away the pendants. If the other one does by some possibility show up, I will throw the pendant away, but I'll keep the chain and I'll keep it in holy water and salt water. Or I'll get some actual holy water. I've got a couple places online I can buy it. And it's, it's a decent sized bottle. It's maybe about yay big or so, but it'll do the job. And just saturate, like put it in a container, saturate it with holy water, sprinkle salt on top of it, do the sign of the cross over it a few times, and ask Yehoshua, did I say that right? Joshua and Michael to please. I had to look on the floor because I keep accidentally sliding my foot out and stepping in the cat puke. One of them was apparently like eating too fast or eating too much or something that unsettled their stomach. Anyway, without getting too off track, I'm a fairly new YouTuber myself. If you get a chance, please check out some of my videos. Hit the like button, subscribe. Most of mine is vlogging right now until I'm kind of undetermined and undecided as far as do I even want to pursue paranormal investigating. Because now that I finally got the camera to do it, I would like to paranormal investigate Moonville Tunnel. But I feel like, do I really want to do that? Because it's in Hocking Hills area, which I don't know if you're familiar with that is. I'm sure you can look it up online fairly easily. Look for Ravenwood Castle. And then also look for Moonville Tunnel, because according to Ravenwood Castle staff, the 30 minutes away from Ravenwood Castle, it's a B&B. It's a bed and breakfast, but it's like a, hi Kalika, my cat Kalika coming up to see me. She's like, hey mommy, you going to CP's? You going to bed? But forgive my randomness and how I jump around on topics, and I will probably lose you a million times, and I apologize. But my life is just so stressful. I've subscribed to your channel, and I've been watching a lot more of your videos, especially if one tends to stand out to me, then I'll go ahead and watch it. I don't have live stream capability downstairs right now with either of my laptops, because I tried my big one here, and it wouldn't do it, and then I tried the little one, and it wouldn't do it, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to use those or not. I might have to just only have the camera, and mine is small enough. I'll show it on here sometime. I don't know that I'll do it tonight because I really don't want to go back out there and, agitate Chris any further because he thinks that all this is a bunch of hooey. He's a witch like me, and, he's one of those that, that's my cat wagging her tail. He only does magic when he feels the need to. Well, I kind of run on the same principle. I only do it when I feel the need to, but I am trying to get more consistent about like some type of a daily meditation, even if I have to just start out, just doing the Hecate chant once a day. but try to do it at the same time every day. And I already let my neighbors in the building know that likes to come down for the social circle that I have manifested and made in the basement. There's only 5 of us. One of them's a man, blind guy here. The other 4 are women, a mother and daughter, and a friend of mine, and then myself. And I just wanted to say that, yeah, that was pretty scary when Guzion asked me to become his wife, because I was like, whoa, hold the phone. No, time out. Let me think about it. And I actually was that close, no kidding, to hand fasting myself to him with that gold Guzion pendant when it got here, because it would be an engagement necklace, and I would basically have been putting my own collar of enslavement around my own neck with his sigil on it in gold, which is vanity, ego, pride, and my naivety. I thought sterling silver would somehow be safe, but it really isn't. It's still demonic. Kalika, honey, you need to lay down. Can you lay down, please, for mommy? Because you're flashing your tail in my front of my face and I can't see. We have 4 cats right now, and Kalika is, she's a reincarnation of a cat that I had before that was also a tortoise shell. Long story, I'll share it sometime. But she's got a sister, a half-sister, Carmela, same mother, different dad, different litter. But, so they're half-sisters, and, they've been the same cats, the only cats here for 12 years. Well, recently we took in 2 rescues that there was a lady next door to us that had them for a while, but then she died. And when she died, her roommate was so cruel and heartless that he threw them out, and one of them died because it was severely handicapped and it wouldn't eat and drink anymore. It just laid out by a big tree and died, and it was absolutely heartbreaking. And I just don't know. I'm embarrassed and ashamed that I let myself be swayed by a slip of a thing like Brooke, who will probably never see this video or any of my videos. I reached out to her a couple of times just to say hey, but she never answered back. So it's like, yeah, I get it. She don't know me. I don't know her. I saw a couple videos of her. That was it. So I can't expect us to be like the best of friends and like just because of a video I saw. But I have a pendant on that I wear all the time. I even sleep with it. You won't be able to see it, but it's this one right here, and it's got 7 archangels on it. Michael is one of the 7. So I have, since my mistake with the Guzion experiment, I called upon Michael and Yehoshua, and even tried to get Elvis to stop by, because I do have a tree agate crystal that is his summoning stone. And I got it from a place called Creepy Hollows. If you ever want to check it out, just out of curiosity, or some witches that are looking for certain items that maybe Creepy Hollows will have, they have some good deals there, and I can speak from experience. The only drawbacks are, yeah, you'll get great prices, but a lot of stuff you'll get free, but you have to, the typical, you have to spend a certain amount before you'll get any freebies or whatever they call them. But just give it a look-see, just for the heck of it, and maybe you'll, find some witches that don't know about it yet. I found out about it through a student of mine that I had not too long ago, a few years ago, magic student, and she was wanting to get into the craft, but she wanted to do it safely. She wanted to do it with somebody that she trusted, that was experienced enough that, I could show her the ropes and do some test runs with her to see if it was for her and if she really wanted to do it, or if she's like, nah, it's okay, I'm good. It's like, okay, just be open. That's all I ask of anybody. I'm not here to convert the world into Wiccanism or anything like that, or any religion. I don't do that. I embrace all religion. I embrace the spiritual path that we each are on, which I believe draws us to a certain type of religion. But yeah, it doesn't mean we have to have a religion. I just prefer Wiccan, eclectic, meaning I embrace all types of magic to a point. But when it gets into the dark stuff, I really try to steer clear of that, unless I have like a really good reason to do it, and I put all the safeguards in place, and I do it very rare, if at all, because the last thing I want to bring to me is more trouble. I have a vessel coming soon that's supposed to help draw me to my soulmate, which I don't believe me and the person I'm with now are soulmates. And no, we're not legally married. We're only married by our religion. And it was through a particular Wiccan ceremony that we did years ago together that we considered more like a hand fasting type thing, which, as you know, is basically the Wiccan equivalent of an engagement. And you be engaged to this person for a year and a day, so 366 days. And then if you decide that you truly love each other enough and you are meant to be together, then you can have an official wedding. Well, he just recently got his clergy stuff. And when I get my next check, if I don't decide to do it beforehand, I will be able to perform legal marriages. And I think that there's going to be some money in that for me, because I will marry straight, gay, bi, it doesn't matter. If they truly love each other, I am a very open person, and I want to see people happy, and I don't think people should be judged for their sexuality. But I just wanted to give you a little bit more in-depth. I'm not trying to make this too lengthy. I know you're a busy young lady, and I'm not trying to take up all your time by no means, but I really would love to have a reading from you, and I invite you, if you feel comfortable sometime, you want to come and visit me astrally, you can come and visit, and just, you don't even have to interact with me. Sorry, tired. You can just assess the situation, see what you think of it, and then just leave a comment or something and say, hey, I was over there and this is what I found, and then I'll write it down, and then it'll give me something to go on. I'm going to be taking, like I said, some crosses and some angels figurines down there tomorrow. I'm going to wash them off real good with hot soapy water and stuff before I take them, so they're all nice and clean. And I will take, as soon as I can get one, I'm going to try to find me like a little Jesus figurine about yay big, something I can set up easy and don't take up a lot of room, because I don't want to spend a crap ton of money on a Jesus figurine. But thank you for all that you do, all that you have helped. I even did your quiz to see if I could be a demonologist, but it's something that I'm thinking very seriously about, because I know it's one of those, sorry, I had to readjust. It's one of those that, I'm just like making it worse. Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to get up and get this cleaned up, or I'm just going to keep stepping in it and smearing it everywhere. One of the cats is in the bedroom, but it keeps putting more stuff. Don't keep stepping in it. Smearing it around. Oh, yuck! Wow! It was more than I thought. Looks like somebody got a hairball up finally. Sorry, Melinda. But, if you have pets at all, this becomes part of life. It's definitely not fun, by no means, but they're still our babies. They're just not human. But if there's one thing I absolutely flippin' hate, it's stepping in cat puke. But we have a lot of long-haired cats. So, forgive me while I sit back down here. I think I got it up for the most part, I hope. See, I've been on here like 24 minutes. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to live stream before KB comes in to go to bed. I'll just give initials for now, because he is one of my subscribers, and if I'm not careful what I say, it could cause a future argument with us that I really don't want. I'll make me some Reese's. Need some energy. I might have melanoma. Which is the worst kind of skin cancer you can get. Because I've got this mole on my stomach that used to be the size of a pea. Now it's the size of a dime. It's got the typical discoloration that it talks about melanoma having. Because this stuff is serious. So, this is one of the times I actually did my research and read what I could about it on this one page that I was able to bring up. I have a Canon camera. There's one of the little ones is like that big. It has a zoom lens and, you know, it has the big screen on the back so you can see the video as you're doing it. But it only does 30 minutes of video footage and then it shuts off. And so I've got 3 batteries for it, including the Canon battery, which is the original, came with it. It's a $100 outfit that Chris got me several years ago. I'm trying to think of some relevant that I wanted to put on here without a bunch of sleepy gibberish. That if I stay on here too long, I'm liable to get goopy loopy, which I call it's goofy loopy, but I call it goopy loofy. I like to change things around like that. But I would love to get me at least a couple of paranormal investigations, find some areas that are haunted around here in Ohio where we are. I can't be more specific than that because now Krista's got me all paranoid that I'm going to give out too much personal information again. And I don't want the 3rd degree again. Which I know he's not trying to come across that way, but that's the way it's hitting me because I have faith in his ability to keep firewalls and certain things on the computer that keeps stuff from being figured out and keeps hackers from getting in easily. But Chris and I have been together 13 years. We've broken up. He says we've only really broken up twice, and he's probably right. I mean, I don't know. It's just been too long ago. I just know that we got together December 19th of 2007, and there's a long whole backstory to that I will share with you sometime if you ask me, but I'm not going to assume anything because you don't know me. I don't know you. I hope I'm not making you uncomfortable or coming across too bold and brazen. I'm just trying to reach out to you in a way that I hope helps you to feel safe because I'm not the bad guy here. Read my aura, talk to Elvis. He can tell you pretty much just about anything you want or need to know about me because I do have a crystal that is his vessel that if I use it to call him, it will call him to me. But I have gotten a lot of tree agates from Creepy Hollows that are different vessels for different types of spirits. It's just that Elvis is one of them. I just got to find the right one because I've got that many tree agates, I haven't been able to be down in the basement for a couple of days to do social circle because I was still going through the whole Goozy on thing. And I apologize to everybody that was with me down there during those times, because I felt like not only was I endangering my own soul, but theirs as well. It was affecting my one neighbor, Jen, to the point that she was getting violent for no reason. So she made herself leave. She got up and walked out of the basement and went back upstairs for a little bit because it really freaked her out. It scared her. Understandable, she has mental handicaps. And I know that's one of the things you mentioned is what makes demons tend to target you. The more helpless you appear, the easier they feel it is to get in and take you over. And so now my goal has been I have given that basement area to the angels now and Yehoshua, and I hope they accept my offer. I don't expect them to just stay down there all the time, or anything like that, but just stop in every so often, leave some centuries behind, help them to recognize who I am so they don't see me as a threat when I go down there to study or something. I grew up primarily Protestant until I discovered I was Wiccan, and it felt right. And now that I'm 51, I'm in what Wicca knows as crone age, which I was actually in about a year ago, really, when I hit 50. I did my own croning ceremony at Ravenwood Castle. Hecate was there, and so were a bunch of other spirits. And I was thankful because my Creepy Hollows family usually sticks by me pretty good, even though I don't really need to carry their vessels on me to benefit from their presence when I need them. The vessels are basically just feeding stations and rest stations for them to go back to if they have spent the last several hours guiding you, guarding you, keeping the energy positive around you, helping me to keep in a happy, chipper mood and be myself, and be able to open social circle and be okay, and get over my fear of being down there at night, and probably driving St. Michael crazy right now because I keep asking him for reassurance that the demons have been cleared out of the basement that I brought in. So I'm not, I endangered innocent lives, not just my own, and that's a line I vowed never to cross, ever. And I have fought crossing it for 50 years. And then I slip up. I take the word of a girl that I don't know, that I probably never will. And I don't know how old Brooke is, and I know it's none of my business, but from the interview, she looked like she was in her 20s. Like, I have a daughter that's 23. So Brooke looked to me like she was in her 20s, and I really didn't like how rude and defensive she was when you were just simply trying to reach out and help her because you feared for her soul and her safety. And I'm forgive myself. I've been trying to just get back to the natural everyday functioning of, I do still need to write down, and I've told everybody this that goes to the social circle, I can't promise that I'm going to be able to do it every day, because there's going to be days when I'm going to be so exhausted and so low on energy that I'm not going to be able to handle it. And I guess I better wrap this up for now because my battery's down to its last little kick thing, little square. So I need to at least get this thing plugged back into its power source and let it charge. And um, love and light to you. Thank you again for all you do. Thank you for how much you've helped me. And as we say in Wicca, blessed be. I hope you and your daughter are okay and safe, and the rest of your family. I love the pink that you do with your colors and your hair and your makeup and your clothing. You're a very bright young lady, and I can tell you're very passionate about what you do, and as am I. So I hope we can work together sometime. Till then, blessed be. I'm ending it now.